Good morning, hockey fans, and welcome to Gene Poliseni Arena here at RIT in snowy and rainy Rochester, New York, for the final day of the U-16 action here at the JWHL weekend in Rochester. And so we're all set for game one this morning with Washington Pride facing off against the Boston Shamrocks. Washington will be in their black sweaters and the Shamrocks in the white with green numbers on the back. And we'll start the game here, starting goaltenders as soon as we find out who they are. And the teams are assembled around their benches, so things should be getting underway shortly. We're a little late on the start this morning, but since the original start was at 7:25, we're doing fine. Looks like Ava Hills gets the call between the pipes for the Shamrocks, and going down back the other way, Catherine Velo for Washington. Megan Byram steps into the face-off circle for Washington, as does Sheridan Terrazano for the Shams. Linebacker puts it back into the Shamrock zone, but it's taken there by Katarina. She'll pass across to Nichols, and it's dumped in there. Back chasing is Gillespie for Washington. Nichols, she'll pop it back in, and it curves around the backboards. McLaughlin hits off the body of her intended receiver. Lang back up. Byram in the corner, she'll center, or attempt to. Terrazano has other thoughts. Langbacker drops it through, and the shot from McLaughlin goes wide. Kept in at the point. Sarich from outside gets trapped under the leg of Ava Hills, and we'll have the face-off with just over a minute gone by on the clock. Lizzie Muller faces off for the Pride as Boston comes away with it. Up against the near boards is Mia Bonarosa. She'll lose it behind. And passed out the other way. Muller passes out to Ralph. Coming back for the Shamrocks was Bonarosa, but it's not on a black stick now. And Allison Lenny dumps it into the corner. But flipped along, but kept in at the point by Gillespie. Picked up behind by Osborne. Out to the far point, kept in. Emma O'Neill slaps at it, but it's backhanded into the corner by Craven. Dina Akers up to O'Neill. O'Neill across to Flynn. She'll take the shot from outside. We'll apologize if that was St. Pierre number 2 instead of 7, but with the sweater tucked in the pants, it's a little difficult. That was to St. Pierre. Pinched up against the corner is Flynn. The outlet pass goes underneath Rowan and is picked and held there on the boards. There's 4 bodies around. Now it springs free. Still nobody gets a handle on it. O'Neill swings at it, as does Gillespie. Sleaze will take it out through the center ice with a Cody coming in on the shot out from the far slot, and it's covered up for the face-off. Possession, Shamrocks. Nichols takes it. She'll center it. Bonarosa was there. She'll get 1 shot off the pads. And it's finally covered up. Opportunity there for the Shamrocks early in the period. We're just over 13 remaining in period 1. Bonarosa pulls it back. A shot from Nichols. Just wide. Langbacker has trouble moving it, and it's taken away there by Bonarosa. Through Hudanish, and now wide from the point by Katerina. Byron comes away with it for Washington. She'll pass it up to the wall, and Langbacker takes it. She'll gain the zone. She'll go into the near corner. Tries to move it back along the boards to McLaughlin. Puck stopped there by Katerina. She'll turn back and flip it out to just inside her own blue line. O'Neill gets shoved off the puck, and we have a checking penalty coming up on number 19, Kaylee McLaughlin, for Washington. So the Shamrocks go on their first power play with just over 12 remaining in period 1. Lenny takes the face-off for Washington, but it's controlled by the Shamrocks. Nichols flips it forward to Hudanish. She'll take it over to the far boards. Back to Katerina. To Nichols. Nichols with the one-timer in the top corner. Nichols nails it on the power play. Riley Nichols puts the Shams on the board. Only 17 seconds gone on that power play. Didn't take long. Gillespie forward to Moeller. Ralph takes it in the corner. She's pressured by Osborne. Possession back going the other way. Lees dumps it into the corner. Gillespie picks it up for Washington, just dumps it out to the center face-off circle, and it's dumped back in. Pursuing it there, Anna O'Neill. From the knees, centers to Jackie Lee. Puck winds up going wide. Dumped in as fresh legs come on for the Pride. Tingley. Too far for Rowan. That will be icing. And face-off comes back to Catherine Bailey's right. Only tries for a second chance at moving it forward, but she's pinched there by St. Pierre. Flipped out breakaway here. If Dalhout could get to it, she did not, as Flack beat her. Puck comes back the other way. St. Pierre Flack got her legs taken out from underneath her there. Hudanish battles Rowan in the near boards. And we've got another penalty coming up here on a hook. And Katie Sarich will sit, giving Boston their second power play of the morning. Under 10 minutes to play in the first period. Jocelyn Hudanish facing off against Kaylee McLaughlin. Scavoto with it. She'll skate over and backhand it. It's kept in at the blue line. Terrazzano back to pick it up. She'll cross it to Katerina, and now it's moved forward. Schuler turns it back, but she's tied up. Hudanish takes it off the boards. Nichols got caught up on her feet. Hudanish centers the backhand there by Terrazzano. Pushed out to the corner by Schuler. Bouncing puck out front. Slides by the goal. The wraparound attempt gets caught up in the side. Under a minute remaining on the power play. As Katie Flynn takes it in against the far boards. Slides forward, but it's blocked behind by Allison Lenny. Never makes it to the net. Pass back to the point, no one there. And Akers has to go back to recover. Under 20 on the power play. Under 8 in the period. Tarzano brings it in offsides. We'll have a face-off in the neutral zone near the far boards. 8 remaining on the penalty. Shamrocks control. Terrazzano with the shot. Hudanish providing the screen. Now it's on Hudanish's stick. She'll turn and fire it on. Shula gets in Hudanish's way. We're back at full strength. As Akers goes back to collect the puck, as it drifts behind the goal line. Terrazzano up the near boards. She's got help across to the attempt to Bonarosa. Shula got in the way on that. Nichols, her shot just wide. Anstey lost her stick there. Tried to pick it up and move the puck at the same time. Kept in there at the point by Katerina. Now it flips out to the neutral zone. Riley Nichols there to pick it up for the Shamrocks. She'll skate forward. Take the shot. And Nichols puts her second on the board. And extends the Shamrock lead to 2-0. Well, one has to think that Nichols is a morning person, because this early morning game seems to favor her style. Puck taken by McLaughlin. Poked back out to the neutral zone. Now sent in by Byron. Back out again. Tingley has to wait for the tag up. Sid Votor takes it into the zone, but she'll have it knocked back down by Langbacka. Back to chase is Jackie Lees. Langback again with the try. Dumped in as the Shamrocks need some time to change. Here they come. Off the stick of McLaughlin onto the stick of Olsen. She'll turn it back. Hudanish with it in the corner. Now leaves it for Bonarosa. Bonarosa tries to feed Hudanish back, but she'll be losing her footing. And the puck is taken out by Moeller. Lizzie Moeller has it knocked off her stick by Hudanish. Langbacker flicks it out. Moeller centers, stick to side. Terrazano with it. She centers it, but right onto the stick of Allison Lenny, who turns and shoots. Back to the point. Gillespie from outside. Washington has possession, but they'll have to stay out as their teammates have to tag up. Now flipped in. Over the stick of Osborne, covered up there by Ava Hills. We'll have the face-off to Hills' right. Just over 4 remaining in the first period as the Boston Shamrocks lead the Washington Pride by a score of 2-0. Face-off controlled by Washington. Slid along by Dahoud. Over skated there by St. Pierre. Centering pass, though, off of Nichols. And winds up in the corner. Dahoud again with it. But the Shamrocks are in the way once again. Schuler gains the zone. She'll have to come back out. And we're offsides again, so under 3.5 to go. Still 2-0 Boston. Tingley will move it along the near boards, but it's picked off there by Nichols. Nichols across to Katarina, but it's taken away and centered onto the stick of Terrazano, though she'll just skate behind and pop it up the near boards. Voss had a stick on it, so it took a second attempt. Rowan. O'Neill gets pushed in behind the net. And she's still having a few words with Sarich there. Terrazano. She had Solis on her, and the puck's covered up there by Catherine Velo. Gillespie feeds it right out front, but it goes onto the stick of St. Pierre, and she'll put it right onto Velo, who will stay covered up. Gillespie. Now Hudanish controls. She'll flip it out through off the stick of the goaltender. All the way down. Mikhail Landbeck chasing, and she's got it. Her shot went behind. Racing up the near boards is Jocelyn Hudanish. She'll center it to Bonarosa. Velo put the stick out and managed to contain it. Under 2 minutes remaining in the period. Both teams exchange players from their benches. Scavoto around behind. She'll turn back. Pass goes through Lizzie Muller. She'll pick it up off the boards. Ralph gains his own. She'll push and chase. Now Muller back to the point. Slid back along by Scavoto. Muller at the goal line puts it off the stick of the Shamrock. Lenny trying to get a shot on, went wide. She had a lot of pressure on her at the time. Kept back in there by Scavoto and pushed on, but it's taken at the face-off circle by Anstey, and she'll put it out into the neutral zone as several Shamrocks change up. The outlet pass is taken by Terrazano. She'll sneak in, and the second attempt went through the blue paint behind the goaltender. Ralph had a head of steam on that one, but couldn't get close enough to get a decent shot off. Terrazano centers it. Too far for Flynn. Taken on the boards by Schuler, and she'll pass it up. Terrazano gets it on her stick, and she stumps it back in to the Washington zone as we're down just about the last few ticks of the clock as the puck's brought in offsides. So we'll just have time for this puck to drop, and then we'll take a short break and be back for period 2. And that'll do it for period 1. We'll take a short break and we'll be back for period 2. And we're back with period 2 action as a change-up in the nets. Between the pipes, Samara Walgie comes out for Boston. Let's see. Puck control. Nichols, she'll backhand it forward. Lees can't hold on. It goes back to the backboards and picked up by Washington. The cross pass didn't hit anyone, so Katarina gets it and will flip it forward. Picked up and sent to the near boards. Goes through Bonarosa's feet and out into the neutral zone. Dahoud comes away with it. She'll shoot from outside as Walgie just sticks that to the far boards. Bonarosa. Cross, she's got Lees, but Lees could not beat Tingley to it. Tingley will take it back. She'll turn. Looks forward, but just managed to get over the blue line and back. O'Neill's shot went wide to the boards. Terrazzano has it. She'll turn, but has it taken away behind. Flipped out front. Akers, she'll backhand it to Terrazzano. It slips through her stick. She'll just direct it into the corner. Akers passes taken by Tingley to be kept out. Now Anstey chases behind the net as both players go down. Penalty coming up. So Anstey will sit for the cross check, giving the Washington Pride their first opportunity here on the power play. Langbacker gains the zone. She's kept wide by Akers. Puck skips back to the far blue line. Picked up by Gillespie. Gillespie to Byram. Byram collides with a Shamrock player and goes down. Votor with it. She'll take it, turn it back. And she hits O'Neill. And the Shamrocks extend the lead on the shorthanded goal. By Emma O'Neill. Akers with it. She'll backhand it behind. Votor loses her footing, and puck is recovered by the Washington Pride out at the point. Yamaguchi across to Gillespie. Yamaguchi kept it in. and threw it to the far side of the net. Penalty coming up. As Dina Akers goes for the trip, so for the next 39 seconds, Washington will enjoy the 5-on-3. Puck drawn back, but slips between the two players at the blue line, and they'll have to take it back to regroup. Off the near boards, Craven. She drops it back for Byram. Back to the point, Yamaguchi. Shot wide. Yamaguchi again. Byram. Off the chest pad. Into the corner. Nichols turns and fires it around, but it's kept in there at the point by Yamaguchi. Yamaguchi across. Shot grabbed by Walji and held on to. We'll have the face-off as the first penalty has expired and just over a minute remains in Akers' penalty. Skater advantage stays with Washington for a minute 7. Puck slides all the way down to the goaltender, Velo. She'll stop it just outside the goal line, and the Pride sets up for the breakout. Yamaguchi forwards it along, picked up there by Moeller behind. She'll skate to the far face-off circle and drop it back to the point. Goes off the foot of the defenseman. Back to Moeller. She'll try again as Gillespie has to shoot that through traffic. Votor backhands it. Knocked out by Hudanish. And Bonarosa flips it on down. She'll go to pursue it. As we're down to the last 13 on the penalty. Back to even strength here as the pass goes through Terrazzano, picked up there by Cody. She'll turn it back. The shot into the breadbasket held onto by Samara Walji. Nichols flips it around the boards. Katerina to Terrazzano. Terrazzano through the neutral zone. She'll flip it on back and chase. Scavoto picks it up, however. Now Solis up to the half boards. Kept in there by Terrazzano. She'll dump it back in as Schuler's back to recover. She'll move it along to the near side. Back on the stick of Terrazzano again. She'll just flip it forward. And lands on the stick of Washington player. Flipped out by Voss. Voss gains the zone. She's got Cody with her. Shamrocks take it back the other way. Schuler gets it over the blue line. And she'll keep it from going back in with the body up against the wall. Kept in just inside the blue line as it was heading offsides. Puck slides along the near boards. Back to handle was Osborne, but it stays on, and Washington gets on the board. Washington narrows the lead on the shot by Caitlin Dahoud. We're under 10 minutes to go as the lead for the Shamrocks has just dropped from 3 to 2 as the first goal goes on the board for the Pride. Dangerous play out in front of the Washington net. Velo makes Flack back up the boards. Flips it across to Bonarosa. She'll knock it down. Gets overskated there. Now back in as Langbacker. She'll get it turned around by Bonarosa though, and it comes back out. Now a bouncing pass, bouncing shot put in by McLaughlin goes wide. 3-1 lead here for the Shamrocks as we're under 9 minutes in period 2. Into the corner back, Terrazano picked it up. Her centering pass went off the leg of defender. Flynn tries to get momentum but runs into 4 black sweaters, and things are coming back the other way as Byram passes into the corner. They needed the changeup, so Katarina picks it up with no pressure. Taken there by Moeller. The second chance on the rebound off the backboards. She never got it in front enough, as Walgie had that side completely blocked off. O'Neill, she'll lose it to Moeller. Nichols takes it. She'll just bounce it up a little too far for O'Neill, but off the leg of the opponent, O'Neill managed to get a stick on it. Coming back the other way. Moeller into the corner, she'll pull it out. Attempted to hit Ralph there, and we've got a whistle. Penalty coming up here on the Shamrocks. Looks like Emma O'Neill. Did you see the call? We're not always getting a signal call here. We're oftentimes just a verbal to the scorekeeper, so we'll try to keep you updated as much as we can, and some will be presumptive. Back to the point, and the shot from outside deflected twice on the way through, never makes it into Walgie. Back to the near Gillespie, slid through, and back to the blue line. Walgie puts it off the glass. Sid Votor flips it around behind. Akers can't get it out, so Byram turns and fires. Now Anna O'Neill flips it all the way down as we're just over a minute remaining in the penalty to her sister, Emma. And we're under 6 minutes on the period clock, so Muller has it poked away in the far corner, but it's still on Washington's stick. Now it slips over Yamaguchi's stick and trickles back into the neutral zone. Bounce off the boards was too far for Tingley and was shot back by Katarina. 26 remaining on the penalty. Lee's back to pick it up, and out front Katarina tries to saw at it to try to get it moved along beyond the goaltender, but it's caught up for the face-off. Flynn facing off with Craven. Controlled by the Shamrocks. Nichols, the big slap from outside, gloved and held on to. Washington breaks out. Rowan to Dahu. Dahu puts the shot on. Comes back off of O'Neill's stick out to Flynn. She'll take it up, stop at the top of the face-off circle. Penalty has expired. Puck bounces off Dahout's body. The cross pass almost intercepted by Washington. Schuler getting pressured by Terrazzano. Schuler kicks it along. Flipped out. Dahout on the break. Flat kept her outside. The wraparound attempt out front. Lotor backhands it out. Not far enough though. It's kept in there at the point by Schuler. Schuler again. Hits traffic. Anstey still got the dribbler on. Covered up by Catherine Veo with under 4 minutes remaining, with the Shamrocks leading Washington by 3-1. Both teams exchange on-ice personnel, and St. Pierre on the corner. She loses her foot. She's down. Back up again. Anstey moves it along, but it's taken there by Solis. And that one was persistence personified. That just never give up, just keep slapping at it. And Katie Flynn gets on the boards. We're having this, oh no, check that, that was Spencer St. Pierre. Once again, the 2 and the 7 tucked in the shirt, I can't tell at quick glance. At any rate, the Shamrocks are up 4-1 with under 3.5 minutes. Kept in the zone there by Osborne. Bonarosa center to the slot, but no one was there. Ralph back to Yamaguchi. Ralph, she'll turn with it. Shot off the pads of Walgie. She'll pick it back up again and skate up the near boards. Drops it to her defenseman who is just outside the blue line, and Washington tags up. Allison Lenny with it. Osborne knocks it out. Lees, she's got Terrazzano. Lees just flips it on net. Terrazzano tries to center through as Washington skates it out and then dumps it down. Back to pick it up is Katarina. We're under 2 minutes. Nichols gains the zone. She'll turn and take the long wrister, and it's gloved and held on to. Terrazzano behind. He's pinned by Byram. Tingley joins. But Terrazzano moves it out. Now McLaughlin out through the neutral zone, but Katarina picks it up. She'll wheel back and backhand it up through O'Neill. Taken by Washington. Now Terrazzano has it on her stick. She'll flip it up, but it comes back to Byron out through the neutral zone. Langbacker has it knocked off her stick into the boards. Flipped along by Katarina. Now Terrazzano. Forward to the blue line. And flipped on by wide by St. Pierre. Scavoto pushes it along, but it's turned back by the Shamrocks. Loose puck out front there. Another good opportunity for St. Pierre. The bouncing puck pushed out onto the stick of Tingley. She'll turn with it. Langbacker through the neutral zone, but taken back the other way. Flack, and then reversed back into the Shamrock zone. And we have an offsides call coming up with the face-off just outside the Shamrock zone as equipment gets picked up that was left down ice. And we're under 25 left in the period, so at the end of this period we'll be taking a 15 oh yeah, we may not see. We thought we were taking a break yesterday between periods for new ice. Typically we do, and we were surprised on our last game last evening we did not. So we may or may not take a break for ice resurfacing. And with that is the end of the second period as Boston leads Washington by a score of 4-1. Yep. And it does look like the teams are headed to the locker room, so we'll take a short break while we put down new ice and be back with period 3. We're back for period 3 here at Poliseni Center, with the Boston Shamrocks leading the Washington Pride by a score of 4-1. Goaltenders are ready. Puck is dropped. Byram sends it in. It's popped right back out to the neutral zone by the Shamrocks. Byram turns it again, puts it to McLaughlin. She'll gain the zone. Tries to hit Langbacka, but puck goes too far, dribbles to the far boards. Langbacka picks it up off the boards, but Terrazano knocks it back to the point. Yamaguchi flips it over to Gillespie. Yamaguchi takes it back. Out through the neutral zone. Comes in off sides, and we'll have the face-off at the Washington end of the ice, just outside the blue line. Lizzie Moeller facing off with Hugh Danish. Puck drawn back into the Washington zone. Back to pick it up is Sarah. She'll skate behind, but it's caught up on the net, and she'll have to go back to pick it up. Now taken away by Jackie Lees. Bouncing pass, flipped up, sticked aside. Aka's shot from at the blue line. Ralph with it. She'll take it along, turn back, slide back to Tingley. And the inside shot there by Allison Lenny. Moeller. Lenny was out there as well as Ralph. Puck trickles all the way down. That'll be icing with the faceoff back in the Shamrock zone. Centering pass right onto the stick of Dahoud. Walgie just hovers over it so no one can get a stick on it, and we'll have the face-off to Walgie's right. Rotor too far, but turned back in by Scavoto. Skated out and flipped along there by Spencer St. Pierre. Puck eludes her. Flipped out off the boards by Craven. The race is on, and that's won by Flack. Although Langback tries to take it away in the far corner. Dahoud knocks it back in for Washington. St. Pierre off the legs of Schuler. Centering pass doesn't make it through. Terrazano still gained possession. Drops it back to Katerina. Katerina with the long high shot. Goes too high. Nichols on the back check. Gets pulled down by Madison Cody. And she'll go to the box. As the Shamrocks once again are on the power play. Under 14 remaining in the period. Shamrock still enjoying a 3-goal lead. Katarina back to pick it up as her team sets up. She gets pressured there by Rowan. Bonarosa gets stopped cold as the puck dribbles on to the netminder, Catherine Velo, and we'll have a face-off to Velo's left. Bonarosa pulls it back to Katarina. Nichols takes the slap. Slid back forward by Bonarosa, but covered up by Velo. Just over a minute and a half remaining in the penalty. Udanich pulls it back. Katarina at the near half boards picks it up after Walgie flips it along. Katarina again, she'll flip it onto the stick of Dehut, who puts it back, and it ping-pongs back into the Washington zone on net, covered up there by Velo. We're under a minute in the penalty. Shot from Akers, bounces through wide. O'Neill out to Vautour. Backhand. Held on by Velo. Puck slips behind. Sarich will skate it. Bounce it off the boards. O'Neill has it taken away by McLaughlin, but winds up on the stick of Vautour, who takes a shot wide to the far side. At the point, Akers. She'll feed it forward. The shot goes wide to this side as Vautour skates around with it. Her centering pass went off the netting, so never made it out. As we're back to 5-0. Kept in there by Akers at the point. The long shot from O'Neill, too high. Comes Byram, Megan Byram. She gets pushed just far enough outside by Akers that her shot goes off the bottom of the netting. Flynn with it. Honey picks it up. Her shot, high. Bounces around and out into the neutral zone. Puck trickles over to Scavoto. She has it slide under her stick. She'll come back and get it. Has it taken off by Hudanich, whose shot went wide. Lizzie Moeller. Her shot doesn't get through. It's blocked there by Nichols. Bonarosa down behind into the far corner where Moeller picks it up. Moeller again, she'll chase it. Nichols just dumps it around the backboards, and it's picked up there by Katarina. She's ridden off, and possession now in Washington's favor. Centering pass by Ralph didn't make it through. We're under 10 minutes to go. O'Neal with it. She'll sneak under Anstey. Back out to O'Neal. Puck set down, and icing has been waved off. Shamrocks advance it. That will be icing. Face off to Walgie's right. Puck popped out into the neutral zone. Back to pick up for Washington is Hannah Tingley. She'll slide it forward and is pushed along by Rowan. And we'll have an offside, so faceoff comes outside at the Shamrocks' end of the ice with under 9 minutes remaining in the game. Cody with it. She'll put it on net. It's swept aside by Walgie. Oh, Cody was right in the position to pick up that shot. It skipped over her. Oh, a lot of activity here at the Shamrocks' end of the ice right now. Solis tried to bury one. Taken down the other way by Terrazano. She'll backhand it into the glove. Held on to. Just over 8 minutes remaining. Puck slips back to Osborne. The loose puck at the side of the net, the sprawling goaltender. A few words exchanged. And are continuing to be exchanged. Bonarosa pulls it back, but the shot from the point did not have much on it by Akers. Hudanish with it. She'll shoot. As the goalie went down, Hudanish puts it up over her shoulder. Jocelyn Hudanish. And the Shamrocks extend their lead to 5-1. Out through the neutral zone, taken there by the Shamrocks, centered. Velo had it, thought she swept it aside, and then found it was still in front of her. She'd cover it up, and we'll get a face-off with just over 7 minutes remaining. Ralph off the boards, but kept it at the point and sent back on net. Held on to. We'll have the face-off one more time to the left of Velo. Puck back to the point, Katerina. She'll slide it along through O'Neill. Now it's taken by Dahout. She'll pop it off the boards into chases Vivi Rowan. Rowan in the corner. She'll chase it. Had Katerina cut her off just before the puck. Slips out Emma O'Neill off the leg of Craven. Katerina picks it up behind. Now Nichols across behind to Katerina. Off the leg of Dahout. Dahout comes up with it, but loses it. Sarich dumps it along behind the center attempt. Got nowhere. That one was different. Rowan managed to knock it on net. Nichols goes down as she cut around and tripped over the legs of the Pride player. Puck springs back into the Shamrock zone. Turn back. Terrazano tries to pull the puck around the player. Has it knocked off her stick and picked up behind by Sarich. She's getting pressure there on the corner as well from Flynn. Now the puck pokes free on the near boards. Terrazano, though, has it. Drops it back. Picked off by Dahout. It goes out to neutral. And we've got a penalty coming up. On 11, Sydney Votor. So opportunity here for Washington to close the gap a bit. With just under 5.5 to go. Puck taken by Osborne. Langbacker comes and takes it away. Feeds out through to Craven. She can't get the redirect on. And it's flipped out of the playing surface, so we'll have a face-off in the Shamrock zone. Megan Byram to face-off for Washington. She'll flip it back to the point. Gillespie sends it through. Flip back out. Gillespie keeps it in at the point. She'll drop it to the half boards, but it goes through Byram. Back out to Yamaguchi. Gillespie ridden off. Flips by the Shamrock net. Penalties halfway gone. Gillespie. She'll drop it. Byram's shot doesn't make it. She'll take it from behind the net and back out. Skated around near face-off circle. Shot from outside, deflected to the far boards by Walgie. Now dumped down with under a half minute remaining. Back to pick it up is Logan Yamaguchi. To Gillespie, moved along. Moeller gains the zone. She's helped there by Tingley out front. She'll skate behind, through Tingley out to the point. Now across to Gillespie. Fed along to Ralph. Moeller. Around behind, back to Moeller. She can't handle it, goes through to Tingley. Ralph in the corner. We're back to 5-on-5. Terrazzano, shot wide. Ralph the steal. She'll take the shot high. Trickles along the boards. Picked up there by Terrazzano. Turn back over to Yamaguchi. Yamaguchi's shot deflected by the stick of Nichols. Under 2.5 minutes to go as the Shamrocks enjoy the 5-1 lead. Fans, stay tuned between periods as we will be, or at the end of the game, sorry, we'll be presenting an interview with one of the players. Always fun to talk to the young women participating in the tournament. Under 2 minutes to go. Emma O'Neill breaks it out as her teammates change up. Puck leaves the playing surface. We'll have the face-off outside. O'Neill gains the zone. She's got help across by Anstey. Anstey couldn't get to it. Bouncing puck sent through by Katie Flynn, picked up on the boards by Washington. Vivi Rowan tries to center now. Dahoud with the shot. Bounces off the back wall. Kept in there by Sarich, turned back. Craven turns it, but gets held up just outside the blue line. Flip back in. Craven, under a minute to go. Craven slides down. Puck recovered by the Shamrocks. Flack with it. She'll take it all the way down into the corner. She gets ridden off by Tingley, but possession stayed as Bonarosa was there. Hudanish circles, tries to hit Bonarosa out front. Puck goes through to the near boards. Osborne, shot wide. Allison Lenny out through the neutral zone. We're under 10 seconds to go. And this one will go in the books in favor of the Boston Shamrocks as they defeat the Washington Pride by a score of 5-1. Hang on for a few minutes and we'll be back with a post-game interview. I'm joined here post-game by Lizzie Moeller from the Washington Pride. Lizzie, it's been a long weekend.
Yeah, for sure.
This was your last of 4 games?
Yeah.
And your thoughts on the weekend as a whole?
You know, we played a bunch of really good teams this weekend, but I think we just need to step up our play and, work a little harder. But there were some really good teams out here.
And what things specifically do you think you need to work on?
Just breaking out the puck, making good passes, and holding ourselves accountable is definitely something we need to work on as a team, getting speed, stuff like that.
Well, you've got several weeks before the next JWHL weekend, and you guys can go back to the D.C. area and regroup.
Yeah, for sure. Get ready to play some good teams.
All right, so when will we see you guys again?
I think we're going to be back here in January, but I'm not sure when our next...
The long weekend at Bill Gray's. Yeah, all right. Well, thanks for speaking with us. I know you guys have got to get on the bus and get ready to go back to D.C. area, and we'd like to thank you, and good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Keep working hard.
Hi. Thank you.
Well, we'd like to thank you guys for watching this weekend, and hope you've enjoyed the games we've been bringing to you. This will be my last game for the weekend, as I'm going to turn things over to our producer, Danny, but I'd like to personally thank you on my behalf and on behalf of the JWHL for watching. And for the JWHL, I'm Jerry Beekman. See you at the rink.